Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Paddock will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now at the plate, Monty Irvin. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So in now for San Francisco. Pence, he's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Pence, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Willie McCovey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dozier fields it cleanly. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Christy Mathewson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and 1 strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. The pitch. This is line to left. Irvin is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside and low, 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1. Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Ryan Klesko, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The set and the 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch. This
is hit the other way out toward left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
In there, 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. 1 away.
That is it. The third baseman, Matt Williams.
Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Williams. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So up steps Joey Bart now. 1-0 the count. Williams at second. Flores at first. 1 gone. Hits this one hard the other way. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Manny Machado.
Here it comes.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's down. Nope, that's inside.
Benito Santiago is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line drive, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Irvin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting center, the center fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Brian Dozier at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll step in here at 275. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Santiago will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, Christy Mathewson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Oh, and 1.
That's popped up. Dozier onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Settling in now, Monte Irvin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And the 2-1. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
The pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. So a full count now. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Here's the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Three and one, here it is. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. At the plate, Pence. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's dead center for strike one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey, and here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
So stepping in, Matt Williams, a base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ryan Klesko. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. It's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. High in the air and deep to left center field. Mays looks up. Adios, pelota. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That misses 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Will Myers is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Hey. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three and 2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Brian Dozier would be next. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hence will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's 1-0 San Diego. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Giants.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Chris Paddock. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. Ball, that's too high.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. McCovey gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Christy Mathewson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
So now to the plate, Monty Irvin, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Now that's popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now at the plate, Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now, Willie McCovey. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
At the plate now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hence moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Klesko, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
1 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1's the count.
A windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Now batting, Matt Williams. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it down.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
High in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down. Another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Joey Bart. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding forward now, Benito Santiago, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, Benito Santiago.
First offering on its way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and its first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2 once more.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Will Myers. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Standing in, Brian Dozier. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Mays. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andres Munoz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Trent Grisham will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing center.
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Left side, but well foul. Fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Will Clark will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A fastball called for strike 1. Clark is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Monty Irvin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, one on in a one-run game. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in to try it again, Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
That was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trevor Hoffman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Willie McCovey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The set and the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wins under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Danny Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, number 2. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now pitch on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Mays is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
At the plate, Matt Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no play.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The high fastball is in there.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
Wilmer Flores will be next. The 3-1. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Giants down to their final out now. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And it's fouled away. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Paddock gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Christy Mathewson is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kirby Yates hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.